I love horror films, right? I love them. I can name a lot of horror films I love. Let's say from the Tacit Hammer houses from the 50s. Let's say like the horrors of Dracula, Frankenstein. Let's go on to the 70s. Why not? Tacit's like The Exorcist. You remember me reviewing them. Even horrors from the 80s, unestimated remakes like The Blob or the one I reviewed not long ago. Remember it? That being Rat's Works. Love them horror films. Let's jump into the 90s, one I reviewed a couple of months ago. That being The First Power. Love them films. Even love them today. Even today. But in my eyes, people, in my eyes, if this is today's horror, right, and people want to shag off films, let's say, like I've just said, Rat's Works, the 80s Blob, um, films like that, then you insult them. Everyone's got a likeness and some people have got an hateness, right? But I'm still going to prefer what's in them than this fucking shit I've got to review. And for people who have been babbling on about for half an hour, the movie I'm going to rant, not review, rant, is Human Centipede. Say it again. Human fucking Centipede. Where can I go? Where can I go? Piece of shit. End of rant. That's all it is. End of fucking rant. Because that just definitely sums the fucking film. Sums the fucking film. Human Centipede, in my eyes, wasn't needed in my eyes, wasn't wanted in my eyes, and I just think it's a piece of shit, and it definitely sums that part of the film. Where can I fucking go with Human fucking Centipede? What come out in 2009? We hadn't one there, but it didn't come out in 2009. Right, fuck it, where can I go with a fucking story? If you can call it a story. You've got two young girls who are travelling abroad, right? You've got a mad scientist. And no, I'm not talking about fucking Frankenstein. Even Frankenstein had reasons to do what he do. And he's got photos of a dog where he's tried to join a dog with its knob stuck on its arse. I'm not talking dirty here. If you've seen Human Centipede, you know what I'm on about. He's got a dog with it stuck on another dog's anus. Use a possible word there, right? So what does the mad scientist do? He wants now, because obviously this poor dog's dead, rightly fucking so. I hope it died fast. I don't normally risk harm on dogs, but I don't like seeing dogs suffer as well. I know it's only a movie. So what does he do? He wants to get people and do the same what he's done to his poor dog. He wants to sew people's dobs on people's arses. That's the fucking film, people. Honest, I'm not being dirty minded. This is the fucking film. This is the shit I've got to its door. Now I saw this because people said, "Oh, what's it? What's it? It's weird doing on a film," and people said this film is art, which I like to call fart. Films like this, like Talks of Porn, I fucking hate. I detest. There's so many horror movies, so many fucking horror movies, which in my eyes deserve a sequel. Never got to see a sequel. To beaten utter bombed, unestimated horror films. I've just said one already. The First Power. Never got a sequel. Got boo-hooed by tickets when it first come out. That this piece of shit, people, this piece of dog shit, had three fucking sequels. Three sequels. 1, 2, fucking 3. So I'll go on. And I'll probably rant them eventually because I've been there shit at all. Because it's just fucking tarts of porn. And I hate tarts of porn. Let me think of one. 100 Days of Sorrow. Come out in 1975. And that is a piece of shit. And if you're eating, I'm not going to tell you the scene. If you've never seen, I should say, if you've never seen 100 Days of Shit, as I like to call it. And this is what this fucking film is. It's tarts of porn. Right, where can I go with it? Let's go back a bit. So you've got two girls, right? You've got a tiny East Eye. Well, you know, Tiny Star comes into it later on, right? So you've got two girls, they get lost. They meet this guy, you've got an idea he's a pervert and he's talking funny. They don't know the language, but one dude does. They've got lost and they're asking him for directions. The guy is talking folder, dirty. One dude knows what he's saying. I'm not going to say it, I'm on YouTube. I don't wish to get blocked and fucking don't be writing dirty things, Peter. But, you get the idea, he's talking dirty and he's doing that, right? So I put it in detail. So they basically fuck him off. I don't mean in a sexual way, I mean they basically do that and drive off. Anyway, they get abducted by the mad scientist, as I like to call him. He dopes one up, one is half doped, he starts to get away, but this bit here, the film just fucking drags at this bit. He's in a swimming pool, he's starting to shoot her with fucking knockout done. Eventually he knocks her out. Sorted. One died, but he's got them tied up. One of them dies. Not the dare, but another person who is caught. So he shoots another one, which now is the Chinese die. He's got them all tied up. The Chinese die's going ape shit. He's got a photo showing what he's going to do, which I already said. He's going to show all their dobs on one another's asses. So that's what he does. You get a traffic scene where he's pulling the poor dude's teeth out, knocked out, and I'm thinking, very nice, that's what I want to see when I'm eating my fucking kebab. Then he's showing the fucking dobs on their asses. Great stuff. This is my entertainment. This is the fucking shit I've got to sit door. He's giving the Chinese guy dog meat, treating him like a fucking dog. Naturally, the guy, what happens when you eat people? Right? Without putting you off your food if you're eating, what happens when you eat a lot of food? Where does that food come out of? There you go. And it goes in the dude's dosset, and it goes in the other bird dude's fucking dosset, if I pronounce it right. It shits when I'm my fucking dog even thinking of this shit. Then poo, put it bluntly, comes down into a dosset. Take film so far. Oh, he cuts it tissues off the knees so they can only draw on one another's knees. Very nice. So the film goes on. Now you've got a cop or a detective all the way through the film looking for the mad scientist, as I like to call him, right? Mad scientist. I forget this. They almost get away. The Chinese guy slits his throat, dies. There's bits in there, they're getting tortured and ripped. I'm not going to go into that shit because it's shit. The one dude dies because of all the fucking traps he's been eating. So we're able to put that in detail. I can say what happens if you eat a lot. Where does it come out of? So she snuffs it. The mad scientist gets shot in the head by the chop. Mad scientist kills the chop. One dude is too barely alive. He's moaning and crying the fucking river. End of movie. End of fucking torture. And that's what it is. It's torture. It's just fucking torture porn. It's torture for the sake of being torture. No, yeah. I've got video nasties. I can name one. Cannibal Fairlocks. Yeah, that was gruesome. And it was banned in 31 countries. But it didn't have as much of a downbeat fucking ending in this. Think about it, Cannibal Fairlocks. One dude gets out of it. Yes, he's never going to be the same again. She's got a bit of a limp, if I remember rightly, at the end of the film. And she's going to be emotionally scarred. But she's still alive. She's still fucking alive. Fuck me, what's this film af? Really, what's that? The mad scientist is dead. Nobody knows where that poor girl is. She's fucking deformed because she's got a fucking mate's ass stuck in a fucking dob. She's crying the fucking river. End of fucking movie. And that's the fucking... So, not only is the movie warp, not only is it disturbing, not only is it a piece of fucking shit, which only sums up the fucking film, but it has a downbeat fucking ending and all. So I hate Human Centipede. I hate it with a fucking passion. I hate the film with a passion. Now, I'm not going to name any names, meant to say, but one of my mates is a big fan of this film. He's a big fan of it, and he tried to argue with me about, well, it's about torture, so it's going to show torture. Now, my mate, I love you. You're still my mate, right? You're my best buddy. Don't take it to heart. But on this occasion, we're going to have to agree and disagree. You like it? Good. Power to you. To me, piece of fucking shit. Never going to like it. Never will. Tried it a few times, ate the fucking film, put it bluntly and nicely, not my cup of tea. Not my fucking cup of tea. And it just pisses me off they made feel this fucking shit. Fucking fee of Human Shitterpede. I've got it, Human Shitterpede, why not? Because that's all it is. It's a torture for fucking torture. And this is today's fucking horror movies. This is today's fucking horror movies. Well, you know what? Fuck it. I'll stick with the Blob. I'll stick with Ratsworks, I'll stick with the Horrors of Dracula, I'll stick with Prince of Darkness, I'll stick with anything, any fucking horror from the past if it's today's fucking horror movies. Other than that, I hate Human Centipede, hate it with a passion, it's a piece of fucking warped shit, it can fucking go in the sewer. The only shit I like to have is a shit on the fucking director and a shit on the fucking film, because it's just a piece of fucking morbid, torture porn, piece of fucking dog shit. End of fucking rant.